Hi children, good morning everyone. This is Muhammed Shah, your new English teacher. This video has been recorded as part of ICET Public School online classes. Let us start our new section with our morning prayer. Let me invite grade 7 Faika for morning prayer. Please listen to this.
You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. Your close beside. You are there all about day and night. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. You're close beside. You are there all about day and night. You are with me in my mother's womb. You are with me in the days of gloom. You held me stand against all odds, and you filled me with your strength, oh Lord. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. You're close beside.
Okay, thank you Faika. Now let's move on to the next section. Good morning children. Okay, after listening to the prayer and all, welcome back to English class. We are today morning section is our English class. This video has been recorded as part of ICET Public School online classes. Today we are going to discuss your first lesson. I know that you did not receive your English textbook, but no problem. I will show you the text also on the screen. You can look onto this screen. Our first lesson is a poem written by Robert Louis Stevenson. He has written this beautiful poem. Name is A Child's Thought. Now let us directly look into the poem. I will explain when we start that. Before that, who is Robert Louis? Let us have a look at his face. This is Louis. He is a Scottish essayist, and he was a poet and author of fiction and travel books. He has written, known especially for his novel of adventure. He has written many adventurous novels. And another thing about him, children, he did not go to school, or he has gone only 1 year he has gone to school. After that, before learning how to write, he started to write or narrate his own stories. Then how he will write in the things, then in his brain he started to construct stories and all. So he was such a writer. We can look one of his poems. That the first lesson for you is of this great person. Here is the poem. A Child's Thought is the name of the poem. A Child's Thought. In this, he has captured the imagination and dreams of a little child thought. He talks about all those wonderful things we imagined as a child. You might have imagined about castles, dragons, horsemen, and many more like that. So in this poem we are going to discuss such kind of things. And before I'm going to the lines of the poem, let me ask you that you will have dreams while you are sleeping. You at the time, especially not now, at the time when you were in KG or grade 1, at that time we will have a splendid dream. That means something supernatural like that, sometimes maybe like that, or we will have such kind of imaginations, not even in dreams, but we will have imaginations sometimes. So in this poem the poet is talking about such kind of imagination, and we will have a kind of feeling, in the dream. Suppose we will have heavenly dreams and very happy dreams, very pleasant thought, and such kind of dreams suppose we have. And then we wakes up morning, we wakes up, then we realize, my God, I all it was a thought, it was a dream. Then we will have a feeling of lost. So this is also given in this poem. So here a boy, the name is not given. A 7-year-old boy is dreaming of such kind of things, and then realizes the reality when he comes back from his dream to the reality. My God, it was a dream, all these things. And another one more thing about the dream, you also might have felt, dear children, that when you are dreaming, it will not have a beginning, not an end. You may be of dreaming of your mother's home sometimes. The place may be our school or something like that. And you may be talking with one of your cousins, brother or sister or something, and that may be our principal, or like that. It will have, sometimes it will have such kind of dreams also will have, not place or persons or not matching, but we are imagining something like that. It is funny like that. Okay, first I will read the poem. Look, please, dear children, look on to the screen. I will read the poem simply one time, then I will explain it. Okay. At 7, when I go to bed, I find such pictures in my head. Castles. Just please wait. Let me take the laser pointer, then you can follow me. Castles with dragons prowling round, gardens where magic fruits are found, fair ladies present in a tower, or lost in an enchanted bower, while gallant horsemen ride by streams that border all this land of dreams. I find so clearly in my head at 7 when I go to bed. At 7, when I wake up again, the magic land I seek in vain. A, a chair stands over the castle front. Then the carpet hides the garden ground. No fairies trip across the floor. Boats and not horsemen flank the door. And where the blue streams rippling ran is now a bath and water can. I seek the magic land in vain at 7 when I wake up again. This is the poem. Now we can look line by line. I will explain. I have included a surprise in this video. Please keep watching. Very interesting, and the poem is also it is very interesting. We will enjoy the poem. You will learn the poem, and the question answers and all I will give you. And you can also, it's a very simple, and it is just like us, that we all are very simple, and very humble and very lovely, very imaginative, very creative, very colorful. The poem is also like that. Now we can look into the lines one by one. Look, first the poet says that at 7, when I go to bed, means when I sleep. At the age of 7, when I sleep, when I got to bed, I find such pictures in my mind, that is dreaming. I find such pictures in my head. In my head, I find so many pictures when I sleep. It is, what are the things he find in his head, he see when he sleep, he see castles with dragons. I find such castles, means palace, where the kings and all live, such big palace, that castles with dragons fly, dragons prowling round. That prowling means that moving. That is how dragons are moving, that is what called prowling. And so that movement here, prowling means that kind of movement. And then that is means moving, that flying around the castle. So that picture is coming in mind. That was coming in my mind when I was at the age of 7. Then gardens where magic fruits are found. Then I had dreams of dragon. It is in my head coming at the age of 7 when I go to bed. Gardens where magic fruits are found. Such image. So if we eat one fruit, we will change the color to blue. Then another fruit we will become white. Then another fruit, then we will be very thirsty. Then when another fruit when we eat, then we will become big, then small. Like that's very magic fruits. So that I was dreaming at the age of 7 when I go to bed. This is what the poet trying to say. Again the poet continuing with his beautiful lines again. Then he says that fair ladies present in a tower. I was dreaming. What I was dreaming, I told you that magic garden, that palace, that means with the dragons that flying around the castles, that all. Then I was dreaming, I had dream of beautiful ladies present in a tower, in a big tower, big statue like tower. In that tower, fair ladies, they have been prisoned, jailed, blocked, present in a tower, or lost in an enchanted bower, or like this background you can see the picture, just like this type of place, that means under a magic spell, that they have been lost, means nowhere to go. These fair ladies, a place where the beautiful ladies lost their way. Such place I was dreaming of. While gallant horsemen, that means very brave, courageous. Gallant means very courageous. At that time, very courageous horsemen ride by streams, near a river or stream, small water flowing area, through that area, very courageous horsemen, they ride. That border all is land of dream. And so they were riding around that area, at the border of all that land. In my head, a land of dream, in that land of dream, that horseman is riding, very courageous, gallant horsemen were riding, and some beautiful ladies lost in an enchanted bower. It was like that. he was thing that is the bower means, that area you have shown in the picture, that shade area is called bower. This under a tree, we will have shade, such area is called bower. So they lost, the beautiful ladies lost their way, they have no way to go, and they lost in such area. Or some beautiful ladies present on a tower, and some horsemen are riding by the nearby the streams, and they are that means they are walking, they are rolling around my area, land of dreams. I find so clearly in my dream, in my head. The poet is telling, really all these things I found, I have seen so clearly in my head at 7 when I go to bed. The poet again repeating the first line, at 7 when I go to bed. This stanza is completing, finishes with this line again. That means the first line again, at 7 when I go to bed. That is, I was dreaming of this at 7. So when a poem repeat one line, listen students, when a poem repeat one line again and again more than one time, that is called refrain. You know what it is? You might have learned it sometimes. That is called refrain. R-E-F-R-A-I-N. It is called refrain. It is a poetic device. It is refrain. Okay, if a line here, this line, at 7 when I go to bed, it is repeating. First it started with the same line again, so it is called refrain. So this is what the first stanza of the poem. Okay, this is time for a short break. So in this break time, I will give you a task. Take your mobile phone, and to my WhatsApp number privately, you may please do a task. I will tell you what you want to do. Please look onto the screen. You will see this. And now you pause the video. Please pause the video and please close the video and record this in as a voice, your voice, and send to me. What you want to record, say the color of each word, not the word. Okay, don't pronounce the word, but you have to say the color of the word. Okay, don't say the word, don't read the word, but you say the color of the word, how fast you can say it. Just like example, red, black, green, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, black, like that. So I can't read it fast, but you children can read it fast. I was reading slowly, and you may read it fast. Not reading, say the color fast. Let me check how many of you can do that. Now please now you pause the video and you may please send to me right now, and let me check that who are watching my video also. Okay, dear children, I hope that you have enjoyed the task. We are coming back to our lesson, to the second stanza. You see, the second stanza of the poem also start with the same line. What I told you, this repetition of the same line in a poem is called, tell me what it is called. Refrain. It is called refrain. Don't forget this, refrain. So here start with the refrain. At the age of 7, when I wake again. Now the dream over, dear children. Now he was sleeping, that dream is over. Now he is waking up. Now he is coming to the reality. When I wake again, when I woke up, what the reality, the magic land I seek in vain. I was dreaming, I was visualizing, I was imagining a magic land, a magic place, a dream place. So that is in vain. Vain means useless, not success. It was a dream only. He lost it. It is vain means useless. Now it is not there. Now then after that he's telling that a chair, that this is was thinking of a magic land. It is not there. That is useless. That found in vain. It is not seen there. And a chair. A chair stands over the castle front. It is what I told you now. In our dream, it is like this. That means we will be dreaming of our mother's home, and the place may be our school, like that. Mismatching things will be there. Like that, he was dreaming. He was seeing a castle. I told you, a palace. That palace he was watching in his room only, in that a big palace he was dreaming. So where that palace was, now a chair is there in the place of a palace, a castle. He could see a chair. So he's telling that a chair stands where the castle front. Front means that making our eyebrows closer. When your fathers or some teachers, when they are looking seriously, they will make their eyebrows close. That making their eyebrows wrinkle. That is what called front. Here it has been used as personification. So I will tell you what is meant by personification and all later. Now, so where the castle was looking at me seriously, in that place a chair stands. Then the poet is telling the carpet hides the garden ground. I told you now, there was a beautiful area, magic fruit garden. So that area has been covered with carpet. Now no garden. This is the reality. So I was dreaming of a garden. So when I woke up and looked, there is no garden. The place where I could see that magic fruit garden, now there the carpet is there. Carpet is hiding that garden. No garden. What this? No fairy strip across the floor. Then another thing, no beautiful ladies are not passing by. No, they are not doing any. No fairies, no such kind of beautiful ladies here on the floor. So on the floor, no beautiful ladies, no garden, no castle. So this is the reality. He's waking up to the reality now. This is what happening. Then in the first stanza we said that he was dreaming of horsemen. Horsemen, they were riding nearby a stream. We said that a very courageous, very brave horseman. Now boots and not horsemen, no horsemen. In the place of where he could see the horsemen, now it is on the floor, flank the door. That means near to the door it lies these boots, where in a disorder manner, something on the left or right, that means lying, that boots are lying. So where the horsemen I could see, I was dreaming of in my dream, now it lies this one. These boots are lying on the floor or near the door. It is like no horsemen. And where the blue streams rippling ran is now. So I was dreaming of a stream, a river like a blue stream. In my dream there was a area. So near to that area, along the side of that river, these oarsmen were walking. So the place where I have seen in my dream a blue area, blue stream, that was rippling, water was rippling in the sense that is flowing and dripping, that rippling, making noise. It was moving. And that area is now a bath and a water can. So that is nothing but a water. In the place of that area I could see water can and bathroom and water can. I seek the magic land in vain. So where the magic land? I seek the magic land in vain at 7. when I wake again. So again repeated that line. You see that stanza also ends in the same. So this is what the poem, the poet says. This is what the poem. He was first dreaming of things, then he is coming to the reality. Then we can discuss about the poem. Dear children, time is going, and if you have any doubt, if I am explaining, I can explain the poem, hours and hours I can explain, but the thing is that it will make you too boring. So if you have any doubt regarding this, you can contact me. You can through the WhatsApp or on call in any way. If you need more explanations, I will tell you personally. So to avoid boring, I know that now also you may be getting a little bored. Please study the poem. Question answers I will give you to avoid your boring and to check your. So this is your another experience watching videos and learning. So this should have some kind of different challenge to listen carefully. Suppose if you were in the school classroom, teacher will take care of you. Teacher will call you, your name, and listen here, attend here, write this, and ask you questions and make you listen. So here nobody is there. You have to listen to the class you alone. You are the master, you are the listener. So for that, let me check your listening skill. Here comes the language activity, your surprise activity. You have to be very clear. You have to be very, very, very attentive in this language activity you are going to practice now. Please get ready. What you want to do is that please take a piece of paper. Please take a piece of paper and a pen and I will tell you the instructions in this language activity. I will read a passage, a small simple passage I will read for you. You have to listen it very carefully without listening anything. Only one time you can listen. You don't listen it again. You don't rewind the video. Okay, listen it one time. Let me check who is giving me the answers first. Then based on that passage, I will ask you very simple few questions. Okay, let me check that. There are very just 6 or 8 questions are there, and you may listen the passage first very carefully, very attentively. Use earphone. If you have earphone, use earphone. That is better. Then you can listen it very carefully. Only one time. Okay, I'm reading it very slowly only, so you can listen only one time. Let me check who gives the answer first and who gives the right answers. Okay, I am reading. Listen. Nether is a name. Nader. Nether is an old fisherman. He goes fishing every day. He gets up early in the morning and goes to the beach where he keeps his old boat. When he comes out of the sea, he keeps some of his fish for his family and sells the rest at the fish market. One morning, Nether went for fishing. He took his boat and went into the water. Half an hour later, he found a good place where there was a lot of fish. The sky was cloudy and it was very cold. But Nether was happy. He was wearing heavy clothes and he had brought some hot coffee with him to feel warm. After 2 hours, it started to rain. Nether wanted to go back home. The high waves took Nether's boat right and left, up and down, but he got to the beach at the end. He thanked God that he came back to his family. Okay, dear children, here are the questions. I'm not reading the questions. You can read the questions very carefully, and you want to write only the answer. No need to write the question, only the answers you may write in a piece of paper, and at last you take a photo and send to me. Okay, that's the rule. Only the condition is that you have to put the right question number 1 2 3. Put the question number and write the answers, only the answers. Here first question is to write true or false. You can put the question number 1, then you can write true or false, anyone you can write. No need to write the question, only the question number and the answer only. So I will not be reading the questions. Okay, you can watch, you can read, and you can write it. Okay, I will be waiting for your answers here. Let me check who were watching my video, who were listening, and who has the strongest listening power. Let me check who sent me the first answer. That also I will post in the group, who is giving me the answers with right answer. The first one also I will be checking. So keep watching and write the answers. Only the question number and answer. Okay, no need to write question. This you can write in one sentence. One sentence is enough. In one sentence you can answer to this question. Okay, dear children, thank you for watching my video. Please fill the feedback form and express your impressions, your opinions. Also, you suggest me your opinions and your feedback personally to my WhatsApp number also, and I will reply immediately to any of your queries and any of your demands, your doubts and all. And here, please keep on watching ICT Public School is always opening the doors for your doubts and your clarification. This is your place for growing, and great future is waiting for you. You have much and more activities also going to come, and these all you will be getting soon. And enjoy and entertain and learn, study, and be the brave and courageous and strong person, and who can lead this society and our world, our country, our entire society to the best. So thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Keep it up.